No one ever imagined that a girl surrounded by power, diamonds and private jets could feel so broken inside. But Elena Castellano, the only daughter of a ruthless billionaire, lived like a storm waiting to destroy anyone who dared come close. The world believed money could bend anyone to her will, yet deep inside, she carried scars from being treated like an object to display, never a heart to understand. Her arrogance fed on the silence around her, but one day a quiet janitor named Raphael arrived, unnoticed at first, pushing his old broom across the marble halls. He saw what others ignored, a frightened soul trapped behind anger. When Elena humiliated him in front of the staff, Raphael's calm eyes didn't show fear, they showed truth. Those eyes would soon unravel secrets of betrayal, injustice, and a buried past that tied both their lives together. Exposing a power neither money nor Elena's father could control, Elena grew up in a world where the poor were invisible and the powerful ruled like kings. Her father, Victor Castellano, controlled half the city, buying silence with gold and crushing anyone who questioned him. Elena learned early that respect was given only to those who owned everything, so she walked with her chin high, treating people like shadows. Servants trembled, teachers bowed, and friends chased her wealth, never her heart. Then came Raphael, a janitor who replaced a senior worker mysteriously fired overnight. He worked quietly, but his quietness made Elena uneasy. One night she noticed him reading an old book about justice, something she'd never seen among the servants. When she mocked him, expecting fear, Raphael's soft voice reminded her that people cannot be measured by money. His words sparked confusion and anger. But beneath that anger, something awakened. A hunger to understand the world beyond her father's walls days passed, and Raphael's presence slowly broke the thick silence of the mansion. Unlike others, he didn't avoid Elena. He simply watched her tantrums with a calm understanding that unsettled her. One evening, she ordered him to clean her shoes while she wore them, expecting immediate obedience. He refused, stating dignity was worth more than diamonds. Shocked, Elena reported him to her father, expecting punishment. Instead, Victor warned Raphael with a cold threat, yet the janitor didn't leave. He stayed, not for money, but for something hidden, something only he knew. Elena became curious, observing him speak kindly to workers her father treated like dirt. For the first time, she felt jealousy, not of wealth, but of the peace Raphael carried. One night, Elena overheard workers whispering that Raphael once lived a prosperous life before Victor destroyed his family's business, labeling them criminals to seize their land. Elena confronted Raphael, demanding the truth. His voice trembled, revealing how Victor framed his father, leading to his death. Raphael became a janitor only to survive and someday expose the truth. Elena felt her world crack. The father she worshipped was a monster who destroyed families. Confusion turned to guilt, guilt turned to anger. But Raphael didn't seek revenge. He sought justice. He shared evidence he collected secretly, documents showing Victor's crimes. Elena confronted her father, who responded with cold laughter, reminding her everything she owned existed because of power, not truth. Victor ordered his guards to silence Raphael permanently. Elena, terrified, helped Raphael escape through secret hallways she once used to sneak out for parties. Breathless, they fled to an old district where the poor lived unseen. For the first time, Elena walked streets without guards, witnessing children begging, old men working till their bones broke, families suffering under her father's empire. She felt small, ashamed, powerless. Yet Raphael stood with her, reminding her change began with courage. Together they met an honest lawyer who agreed to help if Elena testified. She agreed, even knowing Victor would destroy her. The court became a battlefield. Victor arrived with his army of lawyers, but Raphael presented undeniable proof, and Elena's statement shattered her father's empire. The judge ordered Victor's arrest, shocking the city. Elena lost her wealth, her mansion, her title, but gained something she never had: respect. She and Raphael started a small community center where she helped people her father once crushed. Word spread of the billionaire's daughter who chose justice over blood. Turning her pain into purpose, years later, Elena stood outside the quiet community center, watching children laugh in a world no longer shadowed by her father's power. She no longer wore diamonds. She wore peace. Raphael worked beside her, not as a servant, but as a friend who taught her the value of truth. When Victor, now imprisoned, sent letters begging forgiveness, Elena remained silent, knowing some wounds needed distance. The world remembered her transformation. The girl once feared became a symbol of courage. One evening, Raphael told her that freedom wasn't about running from the past, but learning to rebuild. She looked at the setting sun, realizing life had given her something money never could: purpose. The girl born to command discovered that real power lived in kindness, not wealth. Elena's story became a whisper across the city, reminding everyone that even the darkest hearts could learn to shine when guided by truth.